Okay, guys, so I decided I would pop on here with a kind of a short video. I wanted to touch base and get some ideas. I know the other day I did kind of a long video, but it wasn't really a whole lot. I was just kind of working on some Christmas ornaments. These are the little plastic ones that I get from Hobby Lobby, and I was trying to design some. So, what I'm wanting to do here is I have tried all kinds of hooks. As far as going for crochet goes, I have used um, various kinds of hooks. I've used multiple types of yarn. Right now, I'm working on a pattern. I like the pattern, the finished product that's pictured with the pattern. However, I'm kind of starting to see that that's not what it's turning out to be as well as that. I have followed this pattern to the T, where others kind of changed it around and did their own designs with their own change up with it. What I'm thinking about is posting like the hooks that I like. That's my personal preference for hooks to use, showing you the pattern, showing you the finished product. Some of the patterns I have bought off excuse me, that I have bought off Etsy. So I'm not going to give you the entire pattern, but I would give you the what the pattern is and a link in the description box if you're interested in trying that pattern. But as someone who has for probably 20 years who has only crocheted anything but blankets, I started getting into the amigurumi about a year or so ago, but I never tried to learn to read a pattern because I just couldn't do it. So as I've come along now, I'm starting to read patterns. I've taught myself how to read the amigurumi patterns, but I'm wanting to get into more trying to help other people who are learning, who were kind of like, who are where I was 3 years ago versus where I'm at today. I still consider myself a beginner when it comes to the amigurumi, but I also remember how it was for me whenever I wanted to learn a pattern or I wanted to do something, and not being able to read patterns was really, really difficult. I taught myself by watching YouTube videos. At first, I would follow just the verbal ones, and then more so in the last 6 months, I got to where I would look for them where they would have the instructions written, the top or the bottom. But anyways, the instructions was written in the video, and I want to be able to help people who um, well, let me get back on track. So with those videos, what I would do is I would read the pattern, read the instructions for that part, and I would go ahead and through and do that. And then I would watch the video afterwards to see if I had gotten it correct. So there's still some stitches that I don't know. There's still stitches that I'm learning, like the popcorn stitch. I actually had that in another thing that I did a while back. Um, it turned out okay, but I really messed up the popcorn stitch. But that's okay because it still turned out rather cute. But, if there's YouTube videos you want me to check out to try to help you to understand them, anything that I do, sometimes I'll still go to YouTube and look for crochet pattern videos, because I do have a few that I really, really like to follow. And I'll also start to share the links to their pages as well, because some of them have been really big helps in me learning more and more when it comes to crochet. So today, that's what this video was about. I just kind of want to touch base with you guys. Probably do a my usual longer video on Saturday, like I normally have, like I started this past weekend. So Saturdays will be my regular longer videos, and then through the week, if I get a thought or something, then I'll just pop in and post the video to it. If there's anything that you guys would like for me to check out as far as patterns, leave it in the comment section and I'll go check out these patterns. You can leave me the links and I'll go check it out. Even if I have to pay for the pattern, I do not mind. This is just something that maybe I can try to do to try to help you guys out. So I guess we'll start with this one. In the comment section, leave your favorite amigurumi pattern, a link to it, or tell me about it. I want to grow my expansion as well in learning to do more and more, because I have probably about 7 totes of yarn, and most of it is the 4. I just call it the 4. But then I have one tote that is, I call it the fat yarn or the fluffy yarn. So let me know what you guys think. What are you looking for? What is some tips, tricks, whatever that could help you guys as well? All right, until then, have a good one, guys. See y'all later.